We are thrilled to be bringing you the 66th Annual National Puerto Rican Day Parade. We're live on Channel 7 and on ABC7NY.com.
And to all of you watching in Puerto Rico, muchísimas gracias. Each year, the National Puerto Rican Day Parade focuses attention on a prominent environmental issue or cause of the Puerto Rican community. And in 2023, the parade is continuing to raise awareness on the importance of sustainable practices to protect Puerto Rico's environment and natural resources. Our next guest is a biological oceanographer whose work in conservation, research, and social engagement is leading the way in protecting Puerto Rico's diverse and majestic native species. Welcome, Parade Ambassador, Dr. Antonio Mignucci. Good to see you, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Having a good time.
It's wonderful. It's a beautiful day here in New York, and everybody's excited to celebrate.
Talk to me. I know that you're doing some very important work to protect sea mammals, to conserve Puerto Rico's wildlife, natural resources. You're a marine biologist. What does it mean to you to be honored by the parade board?
Well, the most important thing about protecting species, especially those that are becoming endangered, is public awareness, community awareness. And by being here and drawing attention to the plight for survival of these species, like the manatees, is really important. Actually, yesterday we rescued a manatee in Culebra. It is a 3-week-old, 60-pound baby that is being cared for right now at the center at the Inter-American University.
Wow, that's fantastic.
I have to say, I'm just so impressed that you're a marine biologist, first of all, and an oceanographer. It seems like a dream job.
It's hard to say it, but let's do it.
It's even hard to say. And you just mentioned the manatees, and of course the leatherback sea turtles. They are almost as iconic to Puerto Rico's wildlife as the coquí.
Correct.
And the Puerto Rican parrot that we see sometimes in El Yunque. Similarly and sadly, they're all under very serious threat, as you just mentioned.
Correct, and the threats continue. They change over time. Now we face also a global climate change.
Yes.
But also the people are now, after COVID, coming out into the ocean again and exploring the ocean. The increase of boats and jet skis that affect these species. And we need to make awareness for everybody to drive or to navigate carefully in the ocean, respecting their space. I mean, we can enjoy the ocean and the beaches, but we need to also respect as we do.
Antonio, let's go back to climate change for just a moment and talk to me a little more in detail about how climate change is impacting some of these species.
Well, for example, manatees eat seagrass. It's very important for their survival. And climate change and the warming of the oceans change the health of the seagrass beds. So everything is interconnected. We cannot just look at a manatee or a sea turtle or the parrot. We also need to take a look at the environment and our effect, and also what is happening with the climate change.
When people come to you and say, ¿Qué puedo hacer yo? What can I do to help out in your mission? What do you tell them?
Everybody can do anything from their home. Recycling, being respectful, gathering the trash back, even as simple as not stepping on the seagrasses that the manatees eat. I mean, that's their hamburgers and fries. You don't want anybody to step on your hamburger or fries. That's their hamburgers.
It's a great way to put it.
That's my alcapurria. Don't get in the way, man, okay?
No lo pise. No lo pise.
No.
¿De qué parte de la isla? Where are you from?
I'm from San Juan.
San Juan?
Yes.
San Juan.
Un placer, doctor. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Doing what you're doing.
We have enjoyed it very much. Very honored.
Have a great time at the parade.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, back live on 5th Avenue. Important work Dr. Antonio Mignucci is doing there on the island of Puerto Rico.
Such important work.
Look at that flag.
Oh, is that fantastic?
Now that's a bandera. It is amazing to me. 66. That's what we're at right now with this parade and its celebration of history.
Yes.
And it just seems like every year, to me, it gets better and better. Such a wonderful experience. We're looking at 1199 SEIU, the United Healthcare Workers floats and their contingency and all the good work that they do for healthcare in our community. And also, this is the Positive Workforce, New York City labor organization, as they like to say right there, responsible for hard-working people.
And it was founded in 1987. Really, its mission is to assist members of our community in obtaining entry-level jobs, journeyman musicians in the construction industry, which we know we need so badly, by working with developers and contractors to ensure proper community participation. And guess what? It was founded by Puerto Ricans.
Yes.
Founded by Puerto Ricans.
And SEIU, I don't want to lose sight of them, David, because they have one of the bigger representation here. And I'm looking on my list to see if I can find them here. But I think them and the Transit Workers Union, which we'll see in a little bit, they have 400 people in their contingent alone. So that is just a huge. Here's $11.99. 300 people. They've got a band. They've got a float with 5 vehicles. So they are here to represent.
And they may have the biggest bandera I've seen.
Yes. I think that's positive workforce. That bandera is
that
huge.
Positive workforce?
Yes. So that
I feel like I need that for my house.
That says a lot about your house. I'll tell you right there.
I want to see what your neighbors think, for sure. There it is. Look at how many people it takes to wave that flag.
Look at that. Look at that.
Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work here.
I have to say I was so impressed with Dr. Antonio Mignucci. Am I pronouncing that correctly? I mean, what inspires someone to decide to do that work? That's hard work. It's work that is, I'm sure, unforgiving. I'm sure it's work that is not as appreciated as it should be. And it was a long time coming. People denied the changes in our climate.
Denied the reality of what was happening.
Yes.
And it's critical work, too.
Critical work.
I want to, on a less important topic, but still a prideful topic. We were talking about the parade, so I just did a little quick look at it. This thing is 72 feet long, so this is definitely going to fit on your house.
Yes,
okay?
yes.
You need a good flagpole.
30 feet wide. It takes 100 workers from Positive Workforce to walk it down the street, or up Fifth Avenue in this case, right?
I love it.
Wow.
And you know where it was made?
Where?
Arecibo.
Oh, yeah, they were a featured city here in the parade a few years ago. Yes. Arecibo, Aguadilla. I think we're starting with the A's and working our way through the alphabet.
Yes, we may be.
They really turned out Positive Workforce. It's a great group of floats and demonstration of pride. They take it very seriously, and obviously very committed to the Latino community in their membership. I mean, you know, they boast of the fact that they've provided more than 10,000 jobs to minorities on many of the largest construction projects in New York City.
Fantastic.
So many will turn to this group for help and to get to that next stage in their career and in their lives. Again, we are watching the 66th annual National Puerto Rican Day Parade. Fifth Avenue is just going crazy. And when we talk music,
oh boy,
we're talking La Mega 97.9. They're bringing the music, so that's part of our three-part cultural music, culture, and joy. They got all 3 of them going on that float.
And what's wonderful is that they represent the 2 radio stations with the highest Hispanic audience in the New York metropolitan area. Mega 97.9 and 93.1 North. They reach the ears and, of course, the hearts of more than half of Hispanics in the market. More than 50%.
It's a huge part of the audience that they command. I know a lot of you are taking pictures today, so if you want to post them on Instagram, you can tag us at PR Parade NYC, the hashtag PR Parade. Facebook, we're there as well. And remember, we're on Channel 7, so you can put the hashtag ABC7NY. And David, each year, I'm going to suggest that we have a hashtag called Hostin' with Hostin.
I like it.
You did mention that. I like it.
It just sort of flows from the tongue when we have Sunny here. So hashtag Hostin' with Hostin. It's our pleasure.
Well, the fun is continued. We're going to take a little break right now because you're watching the 2023 National Puerto Rican Day Parade live from New York's Fifth Avenue. Stick around. We got much more coming up when we come back.
Tens of thousands